Okay, I'm making a guest appearance in somebody's house tonight. Somebody's loaned me their kitchen, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. But first, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a basic broth. We're going to make a real simple tofu soup tonight. It's no big deal. Anyway, we're going to turn this burner on. And now this is some rice water from whenever we were washing out the rice. We just saved some of the water from it. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not really giving exact measurements tonight, but you know, sorry about that. And then we're going to take some mushroom water. We were soaking some dried shiitake mushrooms, and we're going to save the water. Of course, we're not going to use that last little bit just in case there's a little grit from the mushrooms. There we go. And what we're going to do now is we have some of the dried seaweed, some kombu. We're going to throw that in there. And then we've got about a half a cup of the dried anchovies. We're going to throw those in here. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to boil that for about 10 minutes. Okay, so our broth has been going for about 10 minutes. Now, one thing that we did do off camera is we skimmed off most of the foam. That's kind of a nasty process. We don't necessarily need to show that on camera. You know we did it. We're just going to scoop out these little dried fishies. You don't have to. You can leave them in there. Give you some extra calcium. There we go. Now you could, if you wanted to get all the little bits out, you could run that through a coffee filter or something, but it's okay for me. Now what I've got here is I've got about 2 teaspoons of salt. We're going to put that in there. Yeah, all of it goes in. There we go. I've got half a block of tofu that has been cut up into cubes. See? I'm going to put that in there. Alright, all of you in the pool. We've got 3 green onions that we've chopped up. It's probably about half a cup of green onion. Put that in there. Got 1 egg. We're going to whip this up a little bit. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to bring this back to a boil. And we'll boil this for just a couple of minutes and it will be ready. Okay, so I told you I was borrowing the kitchen tonight. And the kitchen I'm borrowing is the kitchen of the Bald Chef. This is the Bald Chef.
How you doing?
And what we're going to do now is his wife Ken is going to sample the soup and give us an expert opinion. Soup, please.
Okay, here I am the sample girl, so let me taste it.
Now,
What?
look at the camera. Now,
Hey.
now, you watch what you're doing right there.
Okay, we go. This is kind of like a tubu cook with keran. It's Korean name. Give me time. Oh, soup's really good. And let me taste the tofu. Hot. Yummy, 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 yummy. It's